everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a really long time, but I'm just glad that I'm finally making this video for YouTube. So first of all, happy new year. It's 3 weeks too late wishing you this, but I really hope that your year has gotten off to a great start. So, since the past year, masks have become a huge part of our lives, a part of our outfit, and a part of our OOTD or OOTNs, if you will. And the regular usage of face masks has given rise to another problem, that is maskne. And I know it can be really annoying. But as of now, we definitely cannot stop wearing masks as it is very crucial for our safety. So I thought, why not make a video giving you all the tried and tested tips, both makeup and skincare, that have really helped me combat maskne and keep my makeup in place as well. Alright, so let's get started already with all the skincare and makeup tips that I have for you while wearing a mask. The first tip is to clean your masks, and I think it is a very basic tip, and it is not just important for your skincare but in general as well, to stay safe from COVID. And if you're not going to clean your mask, all the sweat and maybe dirt is going to get accumulated, and that might give rise to maskne. So always clean your mask. So coming to the second tip, it is to always wear SPF or sunscreen. Never skip this step, and I feel like in every skincare video you will find me stressing on the importance of sunscreen. And I mean, for all the people who still don't wear sunscreen,
कहाँ से आते हैं?
Sunscreen is a very important skincare step, and it is always going to help protect your skin, and even when you're at home. So do not skip this step. So obviously, if you're going out and wearing a mask, always wear a good sunscreen underneath it. Otherwise, you don't want tan lines here, do you? So the third tip that I have for you is to always cleanse your face after each mask use. So every time you get home and you remove your mask, make sure that you are nicely cleansing your face with your favorite facial cleanser or a face wash, because of all the sweat and the dirt that might have accumulated, it might give rise to maskne. Fourth tip is to use a toner and a moisturizer of your choice after you're done cleansing your face. So these are anyway good and important steps in your skincare after you're done cleansing your face. And if you use a toner and a moisturizer that have anti-acne ingredients in them, that will really help keep the acne at bay and will also give the necessary nourishment that your skin so desperately needs after you cleanse it. Alright, so now I have a few makeup tips for you as well. Now I know since people have started going out a bit, and it's the wedding season, or you might be going to any event and you might be putting on makeup. So there are a few makeup tips as well that you need to keep in mind. The first one would be to use a good setting powder like the one by Maybelline, and a good setting spray. I really like to use the one by Smashbox, the Smashbox Primer Water, to set my makeup in place. These two are very important steps to not just lock your makeup in, but to help keep your makeup transfer proof at all times, because why would you want all of your makeup to transfer onto your mask, right? Okay, so the next tip is about lipsticks. When you're wearing a lipstick, make sure you're using a super matte liquid lipstick that has non-transfer proof properties, and brands generally advertise their lipsticks in that form. So look out for lipsticks like that. And for example, right now I'm wearing the Smashbox Always On Liquid lipstick, and it is non-transfer proof. Alright, so as you know, I already have a non-transfer proof liquid matte lipstick, and I have also used a setting powder and a setting spray to set my makeup with. So let's just give this a quick test. I have my mask right here. I'm just quickly gonna wear it and show you that these tips really do work. Alright, just keeping it on for a few seconds. Time to remove the mask now. Ow. And as you can see, there has been no transfer of makeup on this mask. So yes, you know, these tips really do work. Okay, so now for the last makeup tip that I have for you is to go for a no foundation makeup look. This obviously is optional, and if you want a full face of makeup, you can always go for it. But I feel like I would tend towards a no foundation makeup look with summers right around the corner, and if you're wearing a face mask all the time, it might just accelerate the process of sweating, might just resulting the melting of your makeup. So I feel like a no foundation makeup look is great in terms of comfort as well while wearing a mask. And I already have 2 tutorials for it. One is on my YouTube channel and the other one is on my Instagram. So do check that out if you haven't already. That's all for all the makeup and skincare tips that I have for you to avoid maskne and to also keep your makeup in place. I really hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please do give it a thumbs up and do share it with your friends and family. I'm sure they'll find these tips helpful as well. Also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It would mean a lot to me. And comment down below if you have any new tips as well. I would love to try them out. And yeah, that's all for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.